Checking out.
Oh my, but what about my furnace? You're all done?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be calling in the FBI's Gnome Squad. Or the National Guard, or the someone better equipped to handle your situation.
Oh, I see. Guess I'll be needing to call the sheriff then and let him know.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the sheriff told me to give him a buzz the moment you left town.
Why would the sheriff assume I was leaving so soon?
Oh, I couldn't say. So, will that be on a credit card, or should I just send the bill to Uncle Sam?
What is Sheriff Bogg hiding? And that lock, it's on the outside of the door. On second thought, I better stick around, see this through.
Oh, great. Hot dish all around.
I think the sheriff wants me out of town. And what is the deal with that gear I found on Mike Lobb? I need to see a man about a furnace pipe.
Alright, let's go see this man about a furnace pipe. Oh, I can see some gum down here, so we'll grab that real quick. And then continue out back. Another piece of gum there too. Can we pick up the screwdriver yet? Because that was missing before.
Someone left a screwdriver in the alley beside the hotel. Looks clean. Probably of no consequence.
Okay. I guess we talked to Bo.
What was that thing? What happened? Did it try to eat your ear?
If two rows are white, rotations affect orientation, then...
Huh?
Okay, so I guess we have a puzzle to solve for Bo. The maw of madness. Since Bo's brain got all scrambled, all inputs end up in the pit of perplexity. Drag and drop arrows into all empty slots to redirect his stream of thought to the light of lucidity. Very clever. Alright, let's give it a go. Okay, so we have some puzzle rules for this one. Drag arrows from the menu to each of the highlighted spaces. Your mission is to direct Bo's thoughts from Nelson up to the light bulb. Okay. Stream of thought will move in the direction of any arrow it hits. A brain tube will cause the stream of thought to bounce off at a right angle. When you think you have arranged the arrows correctly, press submit. Okay. Alright, so this puzzle is very similar to ones we've seen before, where we kind of have to just follow a path. So if Nelson is shouting here, as soon as he hits an arrow, it's going to bounce his speech waves to somewhere else, and we need to get across here into the light of lucidity, so the light bulb, and not end up down here into this maddening hole or whatever that is meant to be. So if we follow this real quick, we go 2 spaces to the right, and then if we go up, we're just going to go up to nowhere. So we have to manage to get here. So if we follow, I guess if we follow this backwards, that's probably not going to help me. If I follow just down to here, that's not going to help me just following these arrows. So we have to really scout where this is going to go. And these pipes here are at right angles. So if we send an arrow to the right here, it's going to bounce in and go straight up, and then we're going to use the lighter pink tube to go up and right, and then right and up. That would kind of work and stop us coming into these spaces here. So let's give that a go. So if we move the arrow there, we're going 1, 2 to the right, 1, 2 up, and then we're bouncing around here to this point, and if we keep going up, that's not going to help us any. So if we turn to the left, could we bounce? Could we bounce back around? I think that actually might work. Let's take a look at those rules again. to drag arrows from the menu to each of the highlighted spaces. We have to get from Nelson to the light bulb, so we know that that's pretty straightforward. And the stream of thought will move in its direction if any arrow it hits. The brain tube will cause the stream of thought to bounce off at a right angle, which we can kind of see which way that's going to go there. And we have to arrange those arrows correctly, and then press submit. Okay. So we're going to bounce to here, come up to this arrow. We're going into the tubes here. And if we were to bounce back to this arrow and go back into the tube, we can technically bounce around. If I find that, just following the mouse, that's all I'm doing with this. I'm not doing anything interesting on this one. I'm just going to bounce that arrow. So if we come across two right, two up, right up, left, down, and if we keep going forward to this arrow, it will bring us down to here. If we bounce this to the right again, we hit a down arrow, and if we bounce to left, we get to come up, and then if we hit this right tube again, we get into the light bulb. I really love these ones that are like a maze puzzle. I would have loved these as a kid. If you remember those back on cereal boxes, when they used to have those on the back of cereal boxes. I used to love those too. And I think this is correct. So let's submit and see if Nelson can get his thoughts or his voice into the light bulb.
Hello?
Yeah, perfect. Another $75,000, but we did it. And no hints this time as well, so it's really good. So we should get another top agent badge, which we do. How did we do that? So you got through. Bo is experiencing a rare moment of lucidity. The key to getting through Bo's brain is filling every empty square with the direction and using those brain tubes to change direction. I think we worked that one out pretty easily, considering. But yeah, that one was fun.
Well, that was a very interesting puzzle,
The
but
whispers of the moon crashed too loudly.
the whispers what?
Clear the path.
Oh, it's another cog there.
Another gear.
Can we pick up this, the screwdriver yet?
Someone left a screwdriver in the alley beside the hotel. Looks clean. Probably of no consequence.
Really? There's nothing we can actually do with that? Oh, and I just saw another chewing gum. So we'll take that gum for sure. Okay, we should be able to fix the stove at this point.
What happened?
I got your pipe back. Let's finish putting this back together.
So there's lots of gnomes and whispers, and darkness seems to be a problem in this area. Okay, so we're back to the stovepipe stumper. So rotate tiles to reconstruct the wood stove's flue before the lobby fills with smoke. The stovepipe may split, but all sections must rejoin on the way to the chimney. So let's solve this. So this is, again, just another kind of a maze to work out. So this is where we need to get to. So let's try and get there. So if I put that there, does that actually work? Nope. Okay, let's go back. Let's spin these pieces a bit more. Ah, okay. That might work better. Yep, that seems to be more logical. Okay. So this pipe is going pretty far out. Really? Will it turn even more. It doesn't seem right, but that doesn't look right to me. There's something missing here. Is that everything? Let's take another look at this. So, okay, rotate the tiles, which we're doing. We know this already. The stovepipe may split, which it does. It does many times. But all sections must rejoin. So they must rejoin, so we can have anything that looks like this where it's an open piece. Oh. Okay. That one turn seemed to work out just fine, so this moves along here. Let's submit. It looks good to me. It's only taxpayers' dollars after all. Okay, great. I'm happy I read that again because I think I would have missed all of the open sections going into, I guess, into the hotel lobby, which would have been terrible. So let's take a look at how the stovepipe will split off 3 times before rejoining at the end. Done to a turn. It's not the prettiest stovepipe in the world, but it does the job. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, I think.
There you go. Your stove's all fixed.
Why, thank you, Mr. Tethers. You FBI types sure are handy.
Thank you. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You seem relatively coherent. Do people ever talk about seeing, little people in pointy hats?
Oh, the hidden people. Yeah, it's an old Nordic superstition. My grandfather used to tell me stories. They say they live among us in the ground, trees, rocks. But I just know the ones that live in my window.
Interesting, huh? So this is well known around this area. Let's ask about the weird repairman.
Was Mr. Scruffman working here on the night of the accident?
Yeah, the fence outside was a terrible mess. I think some kids were trying to rip it down or something.
Did it take him long to fix?
Oh yeah, all night. If you're still looking for suspects, I'd start looking at that Bjorn fella. But you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, Bjorn seems not the most helpful, but the repairman, his alibi seems to check out, so he seems that he was here that night working in the hotel. Let's talk about the hidden people a little bit more.
Can you tell me anything more about the hidden people?
Oh yeah, tourists love the stories. But Bjorn and his friends take them very seriously.
Oh?
Oh yeah, they don't like the decorative gnomes in my window.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Goodbye. I guess we should probably head out. Is there anything in our file? No, nothing at all, but we've cost $1.3 million now of 17 puzzles. However, we are an impressive investigator. We're not doing too badly. Alright, let's go. Oh, we have a journal. And this gives us a ton of information of what's going on. So heard a crash coming from the inn, so that's where we are. We've already done that. We're past that. So I guess we've solved what that issue was. So we can continue along.
Well, Mr. Scruffman's alibi checks out. My glob is dead. And I just saw living garden gnomes. I think I'm going to head back to the diner and have a chat with Sheriff Bog.
Right back to the diner it is. Do we have any more things to do? I'm pretty sure we did this puzzle over here already, but let's check this out just in case.
Closed. I wonder what happened.
Oh, okay, so this is a new puzzle in the same area. So cut your losses. The varsity muskrats are still working hard at Hank's window shop. Help them complete a pass without breaking any glass. So that's what we did before. Oh, but this is a different setup now. Okay, this is very different to the one that we did before. So we'll have to see if we can come up with a solution to this one, which is, yeah, it's a different position to what we had before. So these two cannot pass to each other. Neither can these ones, but these two can. Would it be that simple just to go around the outside? Let's line up. I'm going to draw lines between all of these guys who can actually fit a pass to each other without breaking any of the glass at all. And that might give us a better idea of where this is all going to. Okay. So it seems like we can do a long pass here, come in straight away here, and what happens when we get to this guy? So this guy looks like he's stuck on his own. Could he pass down? He could. Okay. Maybe we work from this then. So if we come from this section, this guy at the bottom, up the top left, bottom right, and work around and finish in this bottom left section. I think that should do everything without breaking any glass. So let's reset this. Let's take a try. So where did we say? We said we're going from this guy to here. And then where's this guy going all the way down to the bottom again? That works. It's very close, but it's not touching any glass. So we should be able to draw to there, but to this guy. Then down to the bottom. So we have connected everyone in one single line without touching any glass. So that should be hopeful. That should be what we're looking for. Since we can only give it a try. We can only fail. Great. So that's really cool. So it's kind of a reuse on the puzzle we did a while back, but still a lot of fun to do it. So let's check how. It's good. The winning pass begins and ends on the lower part of the screen, which is what we did even after our first attempt of just connecting all of the players that could pass to each other. Okay.
Wow, that was interesting. But I figured it out.
And only for $75,000 we figured that out. Okay, we need to go talk to Sheriff Bog again. He's at the Moose Ear Diner, I think. So we have got some gum on the windows. I see that already. So we'll grab that piece. That takes us to 15, and we should have 16, which is good. It means that we have a lot to work with if we need any more hints. These guys are still here. Oh, and there's a puzzle up in this section now. There's no extra gum anywhere, however. Anything happened with the tobacco, I think it was, down here?
There's some tobacco on the counter. Smells like cherry. I guess the waitress hasn't been in much of a cleaning mood lately.
Okay, that hasn't changed. Let's check out these chairs. We have some kind of puzzle here.
Those chairs weren't here before, were they?
Nope. One of them Nordic guys brought them in right after I ordered my pie. Pie that I'm still waiting for.
Something odd about them.
Okay, so changing chairs. Something spray painted on this stack of Escher chairs. Arrange them to discover a secret image. Okay, so we have 3. Oh no, we have more than 3 chairs. We can drop these into place. Oh, and they click in really easy. Oh, and they also flip. Okay, interesting. Okay. Let's not do that straight away. Try and work out where these go. So it's really helpful that they do flip around, but it does mean that there's multiple, oh, that worked out really well, that there's multiple spaces for these to click into. So this looks like it works together. Oh, perfect, that worked out. So the pink section comes in here somewhere. Okay. And what else do we have? We have a lot of greenery coming in. Let's get some of these chairs on here and see what we can do. Is that all of them? Oh, so there's a section. So that looks like a face. So we have something to work with if we get that face put in there, which is great. Okay, so we have 4, 5 chairs. Oh, that slotted into place really well. That was really handy for us. Looks good. Oh. So it's some kind of moon with a tree or something growing out of it. Very strange. But that works out. And again, the fact that these lock into place and switch around makes life a lot easier to try and get the pattern from this. So I'm guessing that's what this is meant to look like. Let's give it a try. Okay. An interesting pattern, but not the one you're looking for. Keep rearranging. Okay, let's retry this. What did we get wrong? So is it this section here with the pink? I think we must be doing something incorrectly with the pink there. Okay. So we kind of had it. We just needed to switch those two around. I think that should work out. And we just cost the taxpayer a little bit more money, but hey, if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Okay, cool. So we didn't use any hints, which is good, so we still keep all of our gum. We still got an excellent for that, so we didn't do too badly, even though we got one wrong answer. And we weren't far away from it initially, so that's not too bad. So how did we get this? You got it together. But what could this strange symbol mean? Well, I have no idea. Maybe Agent Tethers does.
That image you just made? That's the symbol those launch guys use.
Really? Interesting. What do you guys know about Bjorn?
Oh, you mean the old hippie who spies on people out by the hotel?
He's one of those old Nordic guys that hangs out at the lodge. Brothers of Scoggins or something like that.
Brothers and weirdos, if you ask me.
Lodge, huh? I'll check it out.
Okay, so we have to go to some kind of lodge. But we need to talk to Sheriff Bog first, but we've still got these guys that we can talk to again, so hopefully they'll have something new for us. Let's check out this loner guy. I forgot his name.
How are you doing, Steve?
So we have, again, another puzzle to come up with, but let's talk about the hidden people first. Let's find out about those guys.
Do you know anything about hidden people?
Collectors will pay a tidy sum for a wooden one.
But you don't believe in them, do you?
Do I seem crazy to you?
Probably shouldn't answer that. Alright, let's check out his birds again.
Out of curiosity, anything else you want to tell me about these birds?
They're smart. I once saw a black-bellied whistling duck open a car door and steal a cream cheese Danish.
Wow.
Okay. Contraband carriers. So we got another puzzle incoming straight away. Loner Steve has an order of ceramic gnomes ready to ship. And here comes his avian mail carriers. Draw lines to attach freight to bird legs, keeping in mind these rules. A mallard can carry 2 gnomes per leg, an owl 1.5, a bluebird 1. Okay, so they've added in an owl into this because we had the 2 birds before. So they've added an owl which can do 1.5. Birds may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what they can. Freight must be balanced evenly between a bird's 2 legs. Lines can't cross, or the shipment will become tangled. Okay. Okay, so we've done this before, so we kind of know what we need to do. And we know that these birds, the ones at the edges of the screen, they can carry 2 per leg. The bluebirds carry 1 per leg, and the owl 1.5. So we can quickly draw 2 lines for the outer birds to cover those. And let's start from the left just to make it easier. If we draw 1 down, we can remove 2 of these because 2 go to the bigger bird. And this bird can carry 1, so that's an extra 1. And another 1. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we might be missing 1 here. So we've got an extra bird, well, we've got an extra gnome in here, but actually this bird, if we add him into the mix, this bag is fully carried, and then there's just 1 to collect here. And if we go from right to left this time, and we bring down the mallard, he can carry 2. And this owl does 1.5, which actually, if he just connects into this bag, that's 1.5 and another 1.5. So we're not crossing any lines, and that should allow all of the birds to carry the gnomes correctly. I'm confident with this one. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Again, it's a reuse from the other puzzle that we did for this, but again, it's just adding in a little bit more complexity. Still a lot of fun to do these. All cinched up and ready to go, so it doesn't really tell us anything on the puzzle solution, but I guess it wasn't too challenging to come up with what we needed to do for that one.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
All right, let's talk to these guys before we talk to the sheriff one more time.
Hello again, Daryl. And Daryl?
Oh, yeah, where did Glory go?
I don't see the waitress around. Did she go somewhere?
That's a good question. I ordered some key lime about 20 minutes ago.
Okay, let's talk about those hidden people.
Okay, this might sound silly, but have you guys ever heard about hidden people?
My cousin's neighbor saw one once.
Oh, not this again.
He swears they're real.
So do those Nordic tree huggers, but that doesn't make it so.
So the hidden people are just a bunch of make-believe then?
Yep.
Not according to my cousin's neighbor.
Okay, so people have heard of these things, and by all accounts, we've seen them. Those little gnomes. It looks like we have more bugs to deal with.
You two have any more bugs you need boxed?
Actually, yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's box up some more bugs.
Wait, seriously? I was joking.
Let's get to it.
Okay, more bugs in boxes. Daryl's bugs are loose again. I don't know why he didn't keep the box last time. Connect the points to box them back up, keeping these rules in mind. Enclose all the bugs in the fewest number of lines to draw a box possible. So just the same as before. Box can be any size, must be 4-sided. Bugs of the same kind can share a box. So the green ones need 3, the pink ones need 2, and everything needs to be square, okay? I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. Let's just draw a line around the outside of all of this so that they are encased in a single box to start with. But of course, they're not able to be all put together, only ones of the same kind. So let's try. What can we do here? So this guy needs 3. So 1 of these, and this guy needs 3, so we could put a line down here which would box these guys in, and then take this, and then these guys need 2 spaces each. So again, we did this last time, so if we just draw straight down, these guys have 2 spaces each, the pink ones. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 for them. And a single line down as well. And that should encase all of the bugs really easily. So that one, again, another reuse. Another reuse puzzle, but really fun. I really like those ones a lot. I think they're not the most challenging, but they're fun to do. So yeah, that's really cool. And we got another top agent score for this one. All bugs are safely corralled. Daryl thanks you. Okay then.
Another puzzle solved.
Let's actually do what we're here for and talk to the sheriff. Now, let's ask him about the repairman.
I checked up on the repairman. He was working at the hotel on the night of the accident.
Alibi checks out, huh?
He's in the clear. He couldn't have been involved.
What about Bjorn?
Have you looked into Bjorn and his friends? He seems to be an avid environmentalist. Perhaps the accident is a political statement.
Nah, Bjorn's always been a major part of this community. Since even before my badge was pinning up my diapers.
You wore a sheriff's badge on your diapers?
This is a community that celebrates its Nordic heritage, Agent Tethers. Not one that advocates violence.
Okay. Okay, Sheriff, what about the hidden people?
Have you heard about this hidden people superstition?
Hidden people.
Haha.
You had me going there, Tethers. A government agent investigating elves and hippie legends.
Yeah. How'd you going there?
Well, I guess that's everything, Sheriff.
Sounds like you have had a busy day. Let's wrap it up for today and start fresh tomorrow.
But you haven't really done anything. And we're no closer to getting that factory up and running.
Agent Tethers, I'm not from the big city. Around here, we take our time, keep our heads clear.
As far as I can tell, everyone's heads are filled with puzzles.
Puzzles are a way to keep yourself from asking questions you don't want answers to.
What does that mean?
Means I'll see you in the morning, Agent Tethers.
Well, I guess that's kind of it for the sheriff. He's going to go and hit the hay and finish up for today. And we'll finish up here as well and continue in the next video. So I'll see you then.